Okay, welcome back, and today we're going to do another example, and I'm also going to show you how to do this in your calculator. So here's four numbers. We're going to find the value. Let's say these are in pounds, and we want to round to the nearest pound. Okay, so let's do that. So what are we going to do? We're going to add, right? We're going to use the formula x bar equals the summation of all the x values divided by the total number of values that we have. So, well, in this case, n equals 4. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the summation of all of the x values, well, that's going to be 21 plus 33 plus 12.5 plus 35.2 over 4. And so what is this going to equal? Well, this is going to be 20, 50, 60, 90, 94, 96, 101, 101.7, right? So 101.7 over 4, right? So that's going to be about 25, right? Because if we're estimating 100 divided by 4 is 25, so we're going to get something a little bit over 25, I'm going to suspect. Okay, so this is going to be 25 point what? 25 point, let's see, 25, it looks like 26, right? 27. Right? So this is going to be 25 and then a quarter, right? 0.25, okay? And so this is going to be 0.425. Now we run around to the nearest pound, right? These, again, units. This is pounds. And so this is going to be approximately 25 pounds. And so that makes sense if we rounded this to 100. 100 divided by 4 is approximately 25. Okay? So that's the answer. Now, how do we do this in your calculator? Well, let me show you. So you take your calculator, and so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your list menu. Now, how do you get to your list menu? Well, you're going to go to Stat, right? You're going to go to Stat, and then you're going to go to Edit. Okay, so right there's the Edit. So you just hit 1 or Enter. And now here's your lists. And so now you just enter the data into here. How do you enter the data? You just enter the number and then hit Enter. Hit the next number, type in the next number, hit Enter, and you just keep doing that until you get all the numbers in there. Okay, so for example, 2133, so if I put 21, oops. So right here at the bottom is where you're going to type your numbers. So you do 21, and then hit Enter. And then you're going to do 33, so I'm going to type in 33, and then hit Enter. And then I'm going to do the rest, so 12.5, Enter, and then 35.2, Enter. And so now there's all my numbers. Okay, so now I'm going to now quit out of this. So how do you quit? You do second mode, which is quit. So now I'm back to the home screen. So now I want to take the average of these. So I want a function, right? I want a function that's going to give me the average of that list. So where do I find that? Well, if you look, right over here is above the stat key, you see the word list. So if I do second stat, I get my list, and now I've got my list menu. So now I want to go to math. So now I'm going to use the arrows, the left and right arrows, to get to the math menu. Now you see all of these different things I can do to my list. And number 5 is sum, right? Oh, and number 3 is mean. That's what I want. I want the mean of my data set. So if I go to 3, so if I just scroll down to 3 and hit enter, now it says mean with a parenthesis here. So now I want to put my list number. Now if you're paying attention, the list number I entered my data was list 1. Well, where do I find list 1? I'm going to find list 1 right down here. See the L1 right above the 1 key? That's list 1. So how do I get that? Well, it's blue. So I'm going to do second 1. And now look, I have list 1 here. And now at this point, I can put the end parenthesis, or I can just hit enter because the calculator knows better. And so there it is, 25.425, the same number that we got using the formula. So that's how you use the calculator to calculate the mean of the data set. Okay, now there's other ways of doing it, but that's the one that the textbook shows you, and it's good for just calculating the mean, and it works just fine. So you can either use the calculator or use the formula, but make sure you know how to use both, okay? So use the calculator to verify that you are using the formula correctly, okay? And that's it. Have a great day.